Hi, I'm Denajill. I am going to prepare a redfish for you today that is quick and easy. It'll taste like the redfish that you can go get in downtown on the French Quarter, but this doesn't take any time at all and tastes just as good. So I use this, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it for you, but it's a European style butter. Because of the consistency, it gets nice and thick and coats the fish for me. So I melt that, but you don't want to melt it to where it's really runny. You get it where some of it is still solid and kind of swirl it until it all melts in and you'll get this kind of consistency. And you're going to pour that or brush it on the fish. The wonderful thing about redfish when you do it on the half shell is that it's not going to burn on the grill. So you have time to prepare other things. Today we've got red beans and rice, we've got shrimp and grits, we have a nice salad, and I don't have to worry about the fish burning while it's out there. So I got these fish down in Louisiana, down in Burris, Louisiana at Cajun Fishing Adventures. Davey is an amazing guide, and he took my friend Katie and I out early one morning. And I think we were in the boat about 15 minutes. And at that time, we saw a huge explosion on the water. It was this huge frenzy. He was so excited. He said, just start casting. You don't even need a lure, just cast. And I mean, they were hitting right and left. So we hooked some really big Jack Crevalles and big red bulls, redfish. Now you don't want to keep those. You want those to make babies for the future. So we've got fish this size back inside some of the little inland cuts. So back to this, we've got the butter on here, and then all we do is take Louisiana Cajun seasoning and we coat it really well. I probably shouldn't be giving this secret away because everyone's going to see how easy it is and think that I cheat when I cook, but it is amazing. And that is really all there is to it. I melt some more butter, drizzle that on. We're going to put it on the grill, and then I am going to spend some time with my friend Kevis. He's got a great cocktail that he put together for us that will complement our Cajun redfish. Okay, so once we have the fish all prepared, we come out to the grill. I am using a PK grill. It is an Arkansas company. They've been making grills for 60 years. I like charcoal. I'm just a charcoal kind of girl. I don't like cooking on gas. So I'm going to get the fish on the grill. Once we do, then we'll put more butter on it. I love these grills because they're nice and long shape. So I know that, especially with redfish, that everything's going to fit nicely. Get a couple of our peppers on here. So Kevis came out and let us test this amazing drink you're going to see in a minute. And I think it's going to go awesome with these fish. All right, so once we get them on, we are just going to drizzle a little bit more butter. And like I said, because of the layer of fat underneath the skin, these fish will not burn. I mean, I wouldn't leave them out here for 2 hours or anything, but you're safe to leave them out here when you go in to make a drink. So we're going to go in there and see Kevis. Okay, so I've got Kevis Smith here. He was voted on the Toast of the Town by the Arkansas Times as the best bartender in Central Arkansas. And he prepared an awesome citrusy drink for us to go with our redfish. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the difference about this drink is it's a derivative of a classic tiki drink called a Saturn, right? Where they use a gin base on that and velvet falernum there with orgeat. Some have used the pepitas instead of the almond-based orgeat, but I like that contrast to what you're doing with the Cajun seasoning on the redfish. So I think we're going to go more traditional, but the gin, of course, is a nice pepper gin by Uncle Val's and fresh lemon juice to suit that citrus taste. So
okay.
Should be good.
And you have a task for me?
Yes, absolutely. You get to do the fun part. I'm going to crush up the ice in there, so you get to take that nice wooden mallet and that canvas bag.
Work out my frustrations.
And smash that ice so we have a nice, good consistency for our cocktail.
And now, why do we want to take it out of the plastic?
Well, just because you're going to get a much smoother, consistent bash on the ice there, a mash on that. You don't want it to be too chunky, big pieces, little pieces, things of that nature. So you get the same type of melt in that when you do it in the canvas bag.
Okay.
Take it out. You can do a little better than that. There you go.
All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I think that'll work. Tell me if I pass the ice test.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How's that?
Looks good. Just kind of distribute it as evenly as possible there through the two.
It's a nice little tip.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I always did it in plastic.
Yeah.
But that makes sense if it's not. Is that enough? No, we need more.
Get you a little bit more in that one. All right.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna give this a nice shake here. Make sure we meld those flavor profiles together. Oh yeah.
And I forgot to mention he works at Atlas Bar, which is really close to my house. And so I spend a lot of time with Kevis and the other awesome bartenders up there.
So we want to double strain this just to make sure that we don't have any residual ice pieces left in there. So dilution factor is exactly what we meant it to be by you crushing that ice.
Okay.
That. All right. We're going to give that a little stir. Then all we have left to do is garnish.
It smells so good.
Nice little rub around the rim so you make sure you get that citrus.
You can smell it.
Mm. Set that on the edge, and then pied de resistance, a nice edible snapdragon here for contrast.
Beautiful.
All right,
All right.
there you are.
Don't I get to try it?
Absolutely. We'll pull one of the, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Cheers. Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
You got it. It'll have to go nicely, don't you think?
Yes, it will.
All right.
Let's go get that redfish. Let's see what kind of magic we've got here. Ooh, looking good. Look at these babies. This is redfish on the half shell. And what we don't eat can be an amazing dip tomorrow. There we go. All right, we've got it here. So this is your first time to try redfish on the half shell?
Yeah, it is. Looks great.
All right.
Looks great.
Dig
Ready
in.
to dive on in?
Let's see.
All right.
Hopefully I'm not going to disappoint you. What do you think?
Oh, man.
That work?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if our
I go to town on that.
citrus magic cuts the Cajun.
One more cheers here.
Thank you. That was perfect. So I am Denajill on Instagram.
And Kevis Smith, the kid to the man.
And thanks for watching.